big up, Welshie. Okay, hold on. I have to do this for Welsh. We have a living legend on the panel now, Mr. Bass Welshman. He has been arrested many a times, but he still keeps on going. How's it going, man?
I haven't been convicted. I haven't been convicted. That's the main thing. Yeah, all civil disobedience mainly.
He has been in several jail cells, and I can neither confirm nor deny he has picked up soaps sometimes.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, let's just put it like this. I got arrested twice walking my dog during COVID. So, actually, I know I got arrested once for what? Well, technically twice.
What the audience really
kind of prison soap?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Is it a soap on a rope, or do you just go, play it loose and fast?
I've never been to prison. I've just been to police cells.
Oh, okay. Misconception. My bad.
Good evening, all. How is everyone?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's been a while, mate. It's been a while. Yeah. By the way, I would like to introduce you. I don't know if you know Omar. Omar is a great guy from the United States. He's got a channel called Fun with Dirt.
Nice to meet you.
He goes and explores with a metal detector all around different places and digs crazy things up. And of course, Buddha Bing from the G Block. Big up to G Block. Leftist cuckold G Block.
Hey, shut your fucking nose, bro. How about fucking leftist cuckold? You're the right fucking bollock. Don't try it, man.
But yeah, Buddha. Obviously, you know Buddha.
Yeah. I know RW as well.
And RW from Smoker Steve. Yes, we got like an eclectic group of people from all the different the streams that I jump on and the fuckeries that I do on the internet.
Yeah, Veli's clickbait titles, they're so cringe. You just like wait for it, the next one to come in. It's like, what clickbait title is going to be today?
I will sum up Veli's channel in this.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm...
that is Veli's channel.
100%. Yeah, and what about it? What? Why don't you play some Punjabi music and do a little dance for us, man? Come on, man.
The funny thing, it's so racist, the channel, yet they claim they're fighting racism.
Yeah.
Look, if you want to sum up this channel, this is the way I see my channel.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
And get into the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
I don't see how the channel's racist. Like that's crazy. That's a crazy statement to make still.
Yeah, but what I mean by that is they scream about this this infamous far right that it doesn't exist the way they think it does, and they call people that are definitely civic nationalists. They 100% call them basically Nazis, and while doing all that, they're very racist. Their panel members can be very racist, and it just gets unheard and gets unchallenged.
No, I disagree. You'd have to show me an instance where somebody's been racist.
Okay, now just listen for about half hour.
Okay, let's.
Are you kidding me? The way Nanitha and Lady Divine go after Jupiter. If you can't see the racism in their behavior and in their tone, then I don't know what to say. Okay, I mean, I love both Nanitha and Lady Divine, but yeah, they.
Wait. Because you're making accusations about people I've got love and respect for, right? So have they actually called what's her name? Jupiter, a white this or a white that or a honky this or a honky that? Have you ever heard any of that come out of their mouths?
Look, I've seen a lot of racial if you like, epithets or generally racialized sort of way that they approach her. They're not. I mean, you're right. Nobody. But then I've never heard Jupiter call Lady Divine or Nanitha N-word or anything
Okay,
racial
stop.
that way.
Stop. So you're telling me you've never heard Jupiter use the N-word?
No, I said I've never heard Jupiter say the N-word towards Nanitha or Lady Divine, and yet they still claim she's a racist.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen to what I'm saying. Has she or has she not used the N-word? That's a yes or no answer.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I mean, it's she has because it's evidential.
Sorry, one moment, my friends, one moment. So that's a yes. You've heard Jupiter use the N-word. Okay, now.
But using the N-word doesn't make you a racist.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Anyway,
it doesn't. That's not an indicator of racism.
Part of their music.
Wait. So now let's compare and contrive with Nynaeve and Lady Divine. Have you heard either of those two use a racist terminology towards anyone?
Yeah, towards scientific method, they called him a curry muncher.
They?
Yes, they did on Nanitha's channel, and then Miss Lady Divine said, "Well, I make curries too." So she tried to like flip it because she realized she just used the racialized term or a bigoted type of term because we know how we refer to, if you want to refer to an Indian person in a bad way, we would usually call those things.
Yeah, thanks. Can I just give some context here? So Jupiter is a white English lady. And the man she's married to is called Hector, and I can't
from Nigeria.
From Nigeria, he's as black, right? He's a really nice guy. I've met the pair of them, and she gets called out being racist all the time. But
that's what I mean.
She's married and had about 3 kids, I think, maybe something like 100%. But she's had kids.
I think 2 or 3 kids, with Hector.
25 years, 35 years she'd been married.
Yeah. She's been married for decades. She's married to a Nigerian man, and yet, according to the G Block's panelists, she's an absolute racist, which makes no sense to me. I mean, if you're married to a Nigerian and you're a racist person, I'm not entirely sure how you square that circle.
Okay, so can we remove the word racist and put the word prejudice? Would that help?
She can be prejudiced or bigoted towards different people, but I don't think she's prejudiced towards races people of a certain race, because how can she be married to an African man and be prejudiced towards Africans?
She can. It's possible. It's quite possible. Africans are prejudiced to other Africans. Do you not see that? Like, I don't know. You're an intelligent guy. Like, I don't know if you're just trying to front for Jupiter, but you clearly
but black, like you said, black people can have problems with other black people. But what white people don't do is if they're racist, is they marry a black man and then they have 3 children with that black
them. It just doesn't.
It's
not exactly in the KKK handbook on that one.
And spend the vast majority of their adult life together. It just doesn't really add up. That's all I'd say.
Okay, so in your mind it doesn't add up. In my mind, it completely adds up. For example, you have slave owners that were procreating with their slave stock. Yeah, that's literally how they term it. Now, are you saying because they've raped a black woman, that doesn't make them racist? Crickets.
I didn't even listen to what you said. Are you insinuating that Jupiter is the slave owner?
No, I'm not saying you. No, you're making.
Because I stopped at that point. I stopped at that point.
Okay, yeah, of course you would stop at that point, because when you make the point,
it's so retarded.
It's retarded, yeah. Because when I'm countering what you're saying that you can't be racist if you're married to a black person. That's your point you're making.
I didn't say that. You said that. I just said it doesn't make sense.
What?
No. It doesn't make sense that someone
it doesn't make sense.
would marry someone, spend 25 years, 35 years of their adult, the majority of their adult life with this person, and have 3 kids or 4 kids with that person. It doesn't make sense. You said.
So let me make it make sense to you. Let me make it make sense to you. So in the slave owner example I gave you. Here we have a person who's racist, who doesn't care for black people, yet still rapes them. So is that person a lover
That
of
is
black
not
people?
even remotely close to what Jupiter is, though. She married
no.
a man that she's in
Okay,
love
but
with.
listen,
Are you
listen,
honestly
no.
putting those on the
This is
same
what-
category?
No,
This is what I-
Baxter,
this is what-
you're
this is
missing
what
the
I can't
point.
listen.
Like, the point I'm trying to make is, listen, the point is this. Even though you may procreate with a black person, doesn't
Goodbye.
necessarily, just because you procreate with a black person doesn't necessarily make you a non-racist. You
No,
get
no,
that
this is
point?
not. But this isn't procreating. This isn't rape. This is
No, I
marriage
know
and
it's not.
love.
No, I'm not talking about Jupiter. I'm not talking about Hector. I'm talking about the slave master and the slave. Let's just talk about that.
But we're not talking about procreation. We're talking about marriage. Did the slave master marry and love the slave woman that he raped and had children with?
I don't know if you're purposely missing the point I'm trying to make. So it's a simple equation, right? The slave master rapes the black woman. Does that make the slave master non-racist?
What's that got to do with Jupiter?
But that's what I mean. These two, you're comparing apples and baseballs.
Listen, you're comparing. I'm asking you a question about a scenario.
Okay. Based
All
on
right,
that
so answer the
scenario,
question.
a slave master can rape all his slaves and still be racist. Of course.
Brilliant. Thank you. So that being the case, right? Can somebody marry someone and not be and still be racist?
So you are comparing
towards the people. No. Hold on. Someone can marry someone and still be racist towards. But are you saying that they could be racist towards the very race of the person they married?
Let's use ethnicity. So the very ethnicity.
Yeah.
In some circumstances they can, yes. But I'm saying, can they? Let's say Jamaicans, for example, can they marry a Nigerian and be prejudiced towards Jamaicans?
But you're now comparing different people from different countries. They're not race. They're not a race.
Yeah, ethnicities. I said, yeah. So, can you marry a Nigerian and still be racist towards?
Okay, I mean, I'll give you this. Can a Scottish person marry an English person but still hate the English?
Yes.
On that level, yes. But can a Scottish person marry a German, or not German, sorry, marry a let's say Indian and still hate Indians?
Yes.
I disagree on that one. I don't think they can.
And I think you might notice, just like the Welsh and the English, the Scottish and the English, is that we do hate each other.
I think Trump's Scottish.
But when the shit,
when
the shit hits the fan, we're united, and like we only sort of hate each other for certain days, and, matches of the year.
Look, I know Iranians.
Can you hear him? Can you hear him clearly? Like, he sounds a bit low to me.
Yeah, he's kind of crackling a little bit, but based you are breaking up on us, and your volume's gone really down.
Yeah,
but,
that's the problem.
Try to talk more into the phone or whatever it is. But what I'm trying to say is, yes, I can believe, because literally I can give you the example of Iran. There are Iranians who hate other Iranians from different parts of Iran.
Exactly.
But it is inter-nation, sort of dislike for each other.
Like
but
Sunnis
they
versus
are not
Shiite?
racist towards each other. They are just, they've got into society or into country, conflicts.
So the example
tribal conflicts, if you will.
Let me give you the example. The best example I can give you is someone like Candace Owens, right? Now, I feel like Candace Owens has come out in recent years and, proclaimed her blackness and all the rest of it. But prior to that, she would be classed as a black hater, even though she's black herself. You with me? Even to the point where
just hold your thought for 1 second. Based, your phone is crackling like crazy. It's driving me nuts. I'm going to mute you for a second. Do you want to sort yourself out and then come back? Thanks. Okay, Buddha, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was giving an example of Candace Owens. So she was a person that in the beginning was quite clear for us to see that she had issues with her own ethnicity, to the point she even married a white guy and had children with the white dude. And even today, there's still some simmerings about she's got self-hatred. You understand? She hates black people. And so that's an example of a person being black and still being racist towards other black people. So Do you get my point? It is quite possible.
But I don't.
Someone,
That's the thing. I don't accept your assessment of Candace Owens. I don't think Candace Owens is racist towards black people. I think Candace Owens is simply calling out the bad behaviors of the African American and the fact that they complain about things that is mostly of their own doing, isn't this systemic systems of oppression or whatever the hell they want to make it out to be. I think Candace Owens was just being honest about the African American population in America.
so yeah, so like I said, she's cleaned up her act. She's become more religious in the past few years, and she's more open to black heritage and all the rest of it, and communicating with black people. But I'm saying in the beginning, when she first became prolific, her rhetoric was terrible. Like, I don't know if you remember it. It was like, fucking hell. Like any woman, especially black women, she had an issue. Fuck me, like,
dude. I hear that all the time. Me and Omar actually come from a guy who runs a channel called Chaotic Truth, and he is prolific. He calls himself the Black Whisperer, or the N-word whisperer, but he is prolific at going balls deep on black people and the black communities, the Pookies and the Ray Rays, as they put it. So. No, Candace Owens is actually not an exception in this category. She became famous because of it, but I've seen
infamous.
it.
I'm not about
well,
famous,
she became
infamous.
Infamous. But what I'm saying is, I have seen it on Chaotic Truth's panel. Multiple black people who really go deep on tearing the black people in America, the ones who badly behave, the ones who are the Chicago shooter types, and all these other people who are just like, just bad behaving, essentially African Americans. They call them out all the time, and really far more harshly than Candace Owens I had ever went in. I mean, Black Lives Matter gets torn to shreds constantly on that panel. You should check it out.
Yeah, but fuck Black Lives Matter, man. No one cares about Black Lives Matter. Like, no, well, certain people did in the beginning, but I wasn't one of them. Do you get me? So I've never.
Yeah. But what I mean is that's like one of the examples of the type of things they do. So in the recent months and years that I've been following, like Chaotic Truth, I've realized there's a lot more Candace Owens type black people in America than Candace. She's not like a unique phenomena there. It's just that she became, as you said, very famous or infamous.
So, like I'm saying, right? So the point I'm making is, Jupiter has been heard on several occasions using the N-word, calling people the N-word, calling people monkeys, calling people black bastards, all of this kind of stuff, yeah? And I've yet to hear Nine Ether or Lady Divine use any racial slurs towards anyone. So that's the point.
Well, I mean, I can literally show you Lady Nanitha's panel or her show when she was really pissed at Scientific Method, if you know, I mean, you know who I'm talking about. And because he kicked them off the panel or whatever. Anyway, they lost their collective shit. And yes, Lady Divine called him a curry muncher. And then she tried to justify, well, I make goat curry myself, so I'm a curry eater. And I was like, love, we know what that is. You're not fucking fooling anyone. But it's just maybe she just let the mask slip for a minute there, and it was kind of like one of those moments.
Is that a racial slur? Would you say curry munch is a racial slur?
The thing is, a racial slur is whatever people take offense to. I mean,
true.
In America they call pachyosaurs the P word, which in Britain people lose their collective shit over.
Oh my god!
It's in a movie.
Listen, Banksy. I got to tell you this. I heard the funniest shit today. There was a protest in Glasgow. Yeah,
okay.
There's a protest in Glasgow about immigration or some shit, right? And there was this old Scottish woman who was in the front row of the thing, and she's going, I don't want any Palestinians here. Palestinians aren't welcome. I'm like, oh my god, Palestinians.
There you go.
I have heard it now. I've heard it all now. A Palestini.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go. But what I mean is,
I'm thinking of getting that tattooed. You know, like it's,
But that could become the P word or the N word in Britain at some point. Palestinians, or I mean, right now a lot of people call Muslimics or Mohammedans. These are kind of in their own way slurs.
But I think Mohammedan is an actual term. No, I think Mohammedans. Do you know who Mohammedans are? Do you know that the guy that died in the toilet, that prophet guy?
Prophet
There's
guy?
a sect, yeah, there's a sect of Islam that believed that this guy was a prophet, and he died on a toilet. And I think that sect, similar to Elvis, yeah. So it's like that sect. I think that they call Mohammedans or Mohammedans.
Maybe I don't know. I mean, it's nothing to do with Nation of Islam then.
No,
Something
it's
else.
not. No. These guys had the biggest mosque in Europe, in England.
No. All right, I don't know. I don't know which.
What are they called, man? Where's Gang? Gang will know. Is he there?
Gang? I don't see him.
Gang.
Gain
Knowledge.
Gain. I don't see him.
Tell me some of the sects in Islam. Not Shia, not Sunni. Some of the
Well-
British ones. The British actually set it up.
Oh, the
in its-
British ones.
In its genesis. It was the British.
There you go.
my
That's he's written something. That's one. Oh, not that.
God. Ahmadiyas,
That's Ahmadiyya.
Thank you.
Ahmadiyya,
Yeah,
not
Ahmadiyas.
Mohammedans. It's Ahmadiyya.
But I think the Ahmadiyas are referred to as Mohammedans or Mohammedans or so. Listen, I feel like it's a terminology that is actually used somewhere. So I've heard it
Well, I
before.
mean, I've heard it obviously through the Christians who essentially refer to and
I
other
hear
people
what
who
you're saying,
criticize
James.
Islam.
I hear what you're saying. But
Yeah,
I've heard it
basically
somewhere.
Mohammedans we would call an Islamic.
Exactly, like those
Islamists.
fanatical terrorist types, ISIS types. They call them Mohammedans because they are worshiping, or they try to indicate that they're practically worshiping Muhammad. So yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is this is like the evolution of a slur. It'll start off as something innocuous. I mean, initially, Pakistani was just a person from Pakistan. It was just shortened to the term that is considered a slur now, and yet it was just a reference to that person's origin. It's like saying an Irani. It's really just an indicator of where they're from. But what I'm saying is one man's insult.
Say it again. I missed that bit. What did you say?
A Pakistani, you know what was then shortened to the word that is considered a slur.
Abbreviated.
They abbreviated for Pakistan, but it was.
It's not considered a slur. It is a slur.
Well,
It really is. That.
no, I mean it's a slur. It's considered a slur by the British Pakistanis, not by other people around the world. That word is not considered. It's exactly the same with the N word, or well, not so much the N word. The N word is universally, a bit more universally recognized as a slur. But the blackface thing, for example, this blackface thing, there are lots of cultures around the world where they have blackface, but it doesn't mean what the Americans made it to be. And so when the black people take offense of some white person with doing blackface, they're not doing it because of some racial crap that went on in America. They're doing it because of their own traditions in their own countries.
Yeah. So when the I think it's the Blackfoot indigenous Indians of America, I think they cover half their face black. There isn't a black person in the world that's going to take offense to that because that's their tradition. What black people will take offense to when they're using performance, like how they used to make us dance.
Yeah.
What about dreadlocks? Because black people don't get upset about that, but that's called Dutch braids, and it comes from the Vikings.
Yeah, but that's a more modern thing where they don't call it. They don't say it's offensive.
What was that about dreadlocks? I didn't quite hear.
Dreadlocks. It's a Dutch braid.
No, the dreadlocks are not Dutch braid. If you look at the Siddhis in India by the River Ganges, they've been having dreadlocks for millennia.
Yeah,
so
but either way, I mean, lots of people have had some form of a dread, but now African Americans or Caribbeans want to claim it as cultural appropriation.
And I believe it was the Vikings that started Dutch braids. I mean, by the
Dutch braids, but that's a braid.
That's
I think
what they're talking about. what they're talking about there is do you know what? That's an endless fucking spiral. Because what next? You can't eat fucking fried chicken because it's black, or you can't eat rice because it's Indian, or you can't eat noodles. Noodles because
You know what I mean? You can't eat spaghetti because it's Italian, unless you're Italian.
No, what it is that black people claim authority to that, and they say anyone actually copying that hair is cultural appropriation. But in reality, if we go back in history, you know, it was from the Vikings that
it was not. It was
braids.
I know you keep on saying that, but it doesn't make it.
No,
right.
but the thing is, you guys are talking about two different things.
Wait. There's mummies that have been dug up that got fucking braids. Like you're talking about Vikings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I mean is, you guys are mixing two things as well. There's dreadlocks, which is a very different thing, to braids. Braids are not dreadlocks. These are two completely different hairstyles.
If you put in Dutch braids, I believe it'll be dreadlocks. That's what they call it.
No, dreadlocks and Dutch braids are separate things. Dutch braid is when you actually braid the hair in a pattern. Yeah, like
exactly.
That's that.
And sometimes they put beads in them, things like that. You don't do that with dreadlocks. Dreadlocks is a whole other thing.
Whole other thing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys, think of it like this way. This is how I think of it. Dutch braids are the girl from the movie 10, Bo Derrick's. Now I'm old, so I remember shit like that. You guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about. And dreadlocks are Bob Marley.
She was running on the beach for like
on
10
the beach.
seconds in the whole
Exactly.
10 seconds in the whole movie. Everyone went to watch the movie thinking it's going to be about her. She's in it for about 10 seconds.
No. She's in it for further. No. She's in it for long. Yeah. No. Oh, okay. That's just the most famous moment in the film. No, she's in it for like most of the film. Yeah. Because that's the love interest that what's his name? The little guy, Arthur. They're the guy who plays Arthur, but this one is called 10. But yeah.
So you're right. So what Bob Marley had were dreadlocks, right? And so what she had was a type of cane roll, if I remember correctly.
Yes, some kind of cane roll braids.
I can't remember what she looked like. But yeah, so there's two separate things. But each of those types of hairstyles can be traced back to Africa. There's tribes in Africa that have been doing it. Remember, African hair hasn't changed. Like, it's not like been afro and then gone to straight hair or straight hair to afro. It's always been afro. So we've always been able to start things with our hair that Europeans couldn't really do with their hair.
Exactly. Okay, let me give people some visual thing, because some people are probably too fucking young to even know what I'm talking about. Hold on a minute. We don't need sound. Just need image.
Did you see your image, Hafez, on my thing?
Oh, did you post it? Sorry.
It's behind me in my background. Right here.
It's not Bo Derrick's.
No,
you're Grand Theft Auto.
It's you.
Yeah.
As the arresting officer.
Are you kidding me? No, I didn't even notice.
Put me on the main screen, man. You could see yourself.
Let me hold on.
See Hafez?
Very well done. Very well done.
Really well.
But yeah, this is Bo Derrick's. That's the famous braids that she was.
Their braids, yeah.
With the beads and all that jazz. But yeah, no, I mean she was in the movie for more than just that moment on the beach.
It's interesting. I'm sure Floella Benjamin was busting braids long before Bo Derrick.
Just put in Sharon Davis. Just put in Sharon Davis. Don't worry about her. Put in Sharon Davis and have a look at her today. Sharon Davis today looks as fit now as she did 30 years ago.
Oh, that's the swimmer. The swimmer, Sharon Davis.
Yeah, because she's a swimmer, dude. She was like an Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
Do you remember her husband, Derek Redmond? He's the guy that was doing the Olympic Games, and he bust his hamstring. And the video went viral a few years ago.
Soul Man helped him, didn't
he? Yeah.
How old is Sharon Davis by any chance?
Probably in her 60s now.
No way.
She's not into men cosplaying in women's sports. She's really not into that.
She's very vocal about it. I have to rate it for that.
Yeah. She's really put herself out there.
Yeah.
For that one.
Can't fault her, can you? You know what I mean?
But she's an Olympic. She's absolutely right in what she's saying, though. That's the maddest thing.
Of course she is.
I don't see how anyone could. She's an Olympian. Like, who are you gonna fucking listen to?
It's not just her, dude. People like Martina Navratilova came out
Yeah.
complaining about men in tennis, essentially men in women's tennis,
And imagine
years ago.
Martina's gay. Imagine that. So a gay person
Yes,
coming out.
she's
like,
lesbian. She's been one of the oldest
been-
like sports
she's been
people
ousted by the
lesbian in
community.
years.
She's been ousted by the community over it. Her and Sharon Davis have been like the forefront of
Yeah,
trying to protect women from
That's-
men in cosplay.
that's because they're actual sports people. They
Yeah.
know what the shit goes on.
yo, Banksy, pull up a picture of Fatima Whitbread, the javelin.
God,
Look at what, like, that's a woman, and imagine if that was like a trans. That's woof, Maron.
I'm not even sure how to spell her fucking name. Oh, there you go. Fucking hell, dude. I mean, that would be considered trans.
I know.
Fucking hell. That's a
You know what I'm
fucking, that is a not a that's a lot of roids, man. You can see the roids. She
Look at
took
those shoulders.
roids.
Look at those shoulders. Look like
It's
Big Mike.
it's not
Looks
the
like a Big
shoulders.
Mike.
It's not the shoulders. Look at the cheekbones. Look at the face. That's a male face because the steroids, man. She was on. I guarantee you, she was roiding it up like crazy back then.
She admitted to it. She admitted to it.
Oh, she did. She was roiding.
Yeah. So if you look at a picture of recent, that's her now. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
you can
a
still
fridge
see.
freezer, mate.
You
That's
can
a
see
fucking
that
geezer. Look,
that
does that look
male
like a bird to you?
pattern. I mean, she may not be a man, but she took
Bro,
steroids,
a
and that's.
fucking geezer. What are you talking about? Look at it.
Are you serious? You think she was actually a man?
But she looks like one now.
No,
doesn't
but she
Look.
took. Yeah, it's the steroids. All these female bodybuilders. You look at their faces; they look like men. That's what the steroids does.
To be fair, her shoulders are carved down. She doesn't look like Big Mike anymore.
Look at the size of the
'cause
traps
she's not-
under that shirt, dude. She still has
but
the
she-
fucking traps.
No, but she's off the juice. She's off the juice.
Yeah, look
and
at
she's
her.
old.
Now she looks like Big Mike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's juiced up, man. She is juiced up. That's how a woman is supposed to look like.
There you go.
That's not how a woman is supposed to look. That's a fucking juiced up woman. She's fucking roided out of her skull. Beating
But I'm sure. Hold on, wait. Isn't that your
How
compatriot?
old is
Isn't she
Sharon
from
Davis there?
Iran or something?
I think Sharon Davis is like 55 in that swimming outfit there.
Maybe. Sorry, Buddha. What were you saying?
Isn't she from Iran or something? Fatima
Oh,
Whitbread.
Fatima Whitbread.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't.
I think she was fostered or something. I think she was in care with Daley Thompson, if I'm not mistaken.
This is her in the jungle, apparently.
All right, bro,
Look at the
enough.
traps. Look at the
Enough.
upper. I'm
Halas,
telling you.
That's
Por
Bigfoot.
favor, please,
me.
enough, basta.
No, but what I'm saying is she still has the upper body like strength still in there. You know what I mean? Even though her body is fallen apart a little bit,
She's got the
but
big
those
Mike
traps, the shoulder muscles are still up there, man. The biceps. I think she's still roiding up a little bit. I don't think those are natural.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like instead of Mike Tyson fighting fucking Jake Paul, she go 10 rounds and fucking.
She could. I think she could hold her own. Look at this. Look at this. This is a woman, quote
That's
unquote.
terrifying.
Holy shit.
That's what nightmares are made out of.
I know men that are more attractive. I'm sorry. I have to stop. She's a brave and beautiful woman, and she's an Olympian.
Shoulders. Watch out for those shoulders.
This is what I mean. She still has it. She still has those shoulders.
I know.
She still, after all these years, she still has that upper body. It's, it's sustained. That upper body is still there. She's still, I mean, obviously she must work out. I don't think she's like stopped completely working out, but she's still got that fucking traps and shoulders.
Smash or pass?
Oh, dude, I don't think I could. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how many bottles of vodka I'd have to drink.
You'd need fucking strychnine. You'd need strychnine or something. Fuck that vodka. But,
How much would it cost?
Listen, if you
Look at this.
Let's get Sharon Davis back.
Look at this. Holy fucking God.
That's Hulk.
That's roid rage straight up. I mean, if she was green, yes, she'd be Hulk. Fucking hell. They should have got her to play She-Hulk.
But imagine this. If you look at someone like Gina Carano, who's a world champion, martial artist, kickboxer, mixed martial artist, she still maintains her femininity. Do you get me? She
Yeah,
still,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, chaps. Let's change it a little bit. There's that basketball player in America from the the women's side, called Griner.
Whitney Griner.
Brittany
Is it Whitney
Griner.
Griner?
Brittany.
Put it. Yeah, Brittany. That's it. Put her name in there, right? She is a bloke. 100%.
Yeah, she actually wants to be called Pop by her woman she had a baby with recently.
she had a baby. I thought she was a lesbian.
So what it is? There's
She goes
footage.
topless.
There's footage of him, right? In a
Of
swimming
him?
pool, in a swimming pool with no breasts, but all the same tattoos. And
Okay,
she's got
so
very
she might have had a
distinctive
mastectomy.
tattoos.
You don't know, like just because she ain't got breasts, don't make she ain't a
No,
woman.
That's his wife. That's her wife.
There's no claim of that. There's no claim of that. He's 6'10".
Okay,
and
let's
got-
just pull up her profile on Wikipedia or something.
Oh damn! Here goes Fatima Whitbread
Yeah,
again.
it's on there. It's only
Yeah,
like
no,
a couple.
for
It's like
fuck's
2 rounds, and she gave up.
Oh, you got Fat Mary as your wallpaper now. What the fuck's going on, Banksy, bro? Like,
it's just
stay on Sharon there.
yeah. Let's just stay on Sharon Davis. Nah, dude, she's very beautiful.
I think
course.
those photos were taken when she was like 50 or 55.
No way.
Yeah.
No
check.
freaking way.
Open up the picture, the information on those photos. I bet when it says visit, go to visit. And they'll say she's 50,
You see, the
55.
thing
in
is,
those
like,
photos.
I don't find blonde ladies attractive, but I can appreciate she's a pretty lady. Like, she's an
Yeah,
attractive
I mean,
lady.
she's very fit. I mean, swimmers. What's why everybody wants a swimmer's body.
I think even when she was in Gladiators, weren't she? I think she was quite an
Oh
attractive lady.
yes, that's right. She was in
Well,
Gladiator.
she's in the 0.5% of women. She's like 6 foot 6. She's plus 6 foot. Well, she's 6'2", 6'3".
Is
She looks unbelievable. I don't know what her age is now, but she'll be 60 or something.
Oh, she's 60 something now. Yeah, this is when she was in the Gladiators.
She's in that top percentage because she's very tall, she's super fit, and every time I see her on telly, she speaks sense. So she looks like she'd be all right.
Yeah, she's based. Oh, I remember this era of Gladiators. Oh man, that was awesome back then. Is that thing still going? I haven't
American Gladiators? No.
No, not even the American. Well, this was the British one, but
yeah, they reboot. Apparently, they rebooted it. So
yeah. Look at this. Look at this. This was when she was on Gladiators, and then afterwards, when she wasn't even on, like years later, still freaking kept. I mean, it's incredible how she kept her figure and kept herself fit. It's amazing.
Yeah,
but I mean,
yeah, that's right. They stopped it, and about 10 years later, they brought it back, didn't they? It was like started in like in the 90s or the 80s or something. Well, it started in the 20s or 90s.
This was Amazon, or her name was Amazon back then in that show. This is the Gladiators I actually remember with Wolf and all that.
Yeah, I think it ran for about 10 years, then went down for 10 years, then it came back for a season or two, and it never works out in the end. But look how fit she looked on the return.
Yeah, this was the era where they had like Jet, Wolf, Cobra. This little guy here was Cobra. This guy Shadow. Oh my God, that was a monster. That man.
Yeah. No, but
he
listen,
literally
Banksy. Put in a picture of Shadow recently and see what he's looking. He's a crackhead. I used to know.
Are you kidding me?
No, look. Just type in Shadow Gladiator prison, and you'll see what he looks like now. And I can't say too much, but I used to know a few of these gladiators personally.
Oh shit!
Oh my God!
Holy crap!
His real name Kingston. What's his name? Real name Kingston something.
It says Shadow Jefferson King.
Jefferson King. That's it.
Jefferson King. That's a shame. Man. This man was a monster. One time he beat someone so hard with those pugilistic things, the foam came off. The foam came off. He hit him so hard.
Put it this way, you see how big he is, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, see how big he is. I know somebody he got kind of rude to, gave him a backhander, like bitch slapped him.
No way.
Not even punched him. bitch slapped him.
Damn.
He was
I mean-
heavy on the coke, bad.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I
the
mean,
roids
he
and
was
all the rest of
definitely doing roids. I mean, there's no way you get those veins. Those veins are just purely out of roid, man. You don't
listen,
get those veins naturally.
So Banksy, the thing is, right? I've never really been attracted to blonde ladies, but there's one or two that I really found drop dead gorgeous, and put in Jerry Ryan. Let's see what base Welshman thinks of Jerry Ryan.
Elizabeth
Jerry-
Hurley's holding up well also.
Hold on.
Put in Jerry Ryan 7 of 9. See what base thinks.
Oh, dude, 7 of 9. She's my girl. I love 7 of 9. She was gorgeous back in the day.
I don't know,
To be honest, that was the only reason I watched Voyager. Voyager wasn't exactly my cup of tea. I preferred Next Generation.
The grey silver catsuit. If
Oh,
you
that one there.
can.
Oh,
The
the
grey
great.
Yeah,
This one.
I recognize it.
This one. Holy
Oh,
Praise
shit,
the Lord.
folks. God, she was gorgeous. You know, she's in a movie called Dracula 2000. It's a terrible movie, but you get to see her breastises.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
amazing,
check it.
yeah.
Check that movie out if you guys are interested in Jerry in a much more risque outfit than this one.
The funny thing is, you might find it on YouTube, and someone might have it, and then someone will timestamp it, like Bristol's exposed.
Bristol, I
Exposed.
swear,
And they'll timestamp it. And
Yeah,
it'll be a blue
Dracula
timestamp.
2000. It's
And then,
yeah.
and there'll be all people replying saying, "Men of culture, all coming together."
You know, she's actually in the last season of Picard. She's
Picard,
actually
yeah.
in there,
It
and
still
she's
looks
like,
decent for
yeah,
her
yeah.
age,
She still looks beautiful. She still looks beautiful for an older lady.
The other one was the one from Steps. What was her name? Heather? No.
The blonde
I
one, Heather.
think I know. Okay, let's replace Fatima here because Fatima is giving me some kind of mental
The one with the dreadlocks,
issues.
basically.
Steps. H.
Stop putting Fatima up.
No, H was the bloke, so definitely not that one.
No, Heather's like Sunday League. Heather's like Sunday League.